Well, if it isn't Yoimiya. Come on in, dear. Come and take a seat. Are these two your friends?
Yes, they're travelers from afar. Outsiders have a very difficult time getting into Inazuma nowadays.
Indeed, these are
Oh, before I forget, I brought the fireworks.
Oh, thank you, dear. Your family is so good to us every... I wonder if I'll still be around to see the...
Of course you will. You're both in great health. Don't say things like that. It's bad luck.
We aren't as young as we once were, though. The body knows it. It used to be that I could spend all day working the... I wanted to do some weeding yesterday, but...
No worries. Say no more. We'll handle it.
No, no, no. We can't... I'll just go fetch the tea and some snack.
It's fine. It's not like it's the first time I've helped you with chores. It's no trouble, really.
Oh, you're such... if you're quite sure it's no trouble, then...
Sure, it won't take us a moment. The old folks aren't very mobile, so come on, let's help them out. We'll get rid of the weeds first, and then deliver the pickled radish. Yeah, you got it! And that should just about do it. Satoru is on the other side of the village. Let's go see him now. How have you been? Keeping well?
Yeah, same as usual. Not much has changed.
All thanks to the support, we sold some fireworks.
That must mean a lot. If it gets too...
We should be fine. I think we can cope. Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow, thank you. But then I try...
Speaking of your family, how's everyone doing?
They're doing well. We have the occasion being close to now, Mr.
Huh. You make a good point.
Oh, I'm sure.
Now that we finished all the chores, it's time to talk to the Imatanis about Sakujiro.
That was quick. Ah, young people are so handy.
Younger people have bundles of energy, and older people have a wealth of wisdom. Each have their strengths.
Speaking of youth, do you know what? It's been 50 years this year.
Oh, so it has. Goodness, how the time flies. You barely notice as the years go by, but then suddenly 50 years have passed.
50 years since what? Some important day?
Well, if you must know, it was 50 years ago, back in the days when this young lady was still trying to win me over, that...
Oh, stop trying to impress them. We both know you were the one who was hopelessly smitten and desperately trying to win my affection.
Well, maybe you're right. 50 years ago, I proposed to my wife at the... To tell the truth, I was still a little uncertain. I wasn't sure what I was doing when I walked into the Naganahara's shop and ordered my firework. Even as it was rising up into the sky, I still had no clue what I was going to say. But then it exploded, the sky lit up. I looked back at her and saw her eyes twinkling in the light of the fireworks. Before I knew what was happening, apparently, I'd already said it. And, well, she'd said yes.
50 years. In some ways, it's a long time. In others, it's no time at all. Really, it's just a number. But 50 years of being together? Now that is something worth commemorating.
I had no idea it was your 50.
Oh no, it's quite all right. Seeing that firework go off takes us right...
Ah, what a great relationship they have.
Enough about us, though. Yoimiya, aren't you busy with the fireworks show coming up? Was there something you needed to discuss?
Yeah, it's a difficult thing to talk about, but here goes.
Sakujiro.
Huh? You know him?
He was our boy's best friend when they were young. They were inseparable. They grew up together, shared everything with each other, and went everywhere together. But one day, they had a terrible argument.
Sakujiro seemed to feel that Inazuma was too peaceful, and wanted to see what the outside world was like. But our Keisuke took after his father and mother. He felt that there was nothing wrong at all with being peaceful. You know what children are like. They get terribly worked up about these sorts of things. In the end, Sakujiro stormed off, and that was that.
I see.
Keisuke said nothing to me or my wife about the fight. We could sense that he was very hurt by it, but he didn't want to talk with us about how he was really feeling. Eventually, whether out of pent-up anger or for some other reason, he joined the Tenryou Commission. He rarely comes home anymore.
If it was anything else, I could talk to Keisuke, and I'm sure he'd be willing to help. But since it's Sakujiro, I don't feel there's any way we can get involved.
What a strange coincidence. Who'd have thought?
I understand now. When I asked Sakujiro why he came back, he just said because of past mistakes and wasn't willing to elaborate. Now I finally understand why he can't decide what to do.
Two best buddies in childhood. One grows up to join the Tenryou Commission, the other grows up to join the Tenryou Commission's most wanted list.
Well, no worries. If that's the case, then never mind. We can find some other way to help Sakujiro. There's no need to make things difficult for you. This sounds like something for Sakujiro and Keisuke to resolve between themselves.
Yes. It'd be so nice if they could go back to the way things were.
I think after all these years, they ought to let go of their grudges.
Well, can't say we didn't try. I'll let Sakujiro know after we get back. Everything.
Yoimiya, something bad's happened.
Huh? Why? Do they know? Pops, are you alright? They didn't do anything to you, did they?
I told them the show was starting soon and the place was... But they didn't listen. It seemed like they knew Sakujiro was... Luckily, Sakujiro heard them coming in time and managed to escape through the window.
Oh, this is bad news. I don't think Pops... Did you see where he went? Oh, the Tenryou Commission will definitely be chasing after him. Good point. Names. We need names. The mission wouldn't normally cause this.
Sorry, my ears are. I wish I'd caught their names.
As it happens, I did. I was getting some ore from my friend's place and happened to bump into them on the way over. I think their leader's name was Keisuke.
Just as I thought. Thanks. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, those two running into each other won't solve it. We can't let that happen. Come with. It's Musasaka and his friends. Let's ask them.
Hi, Yoimiya! Are the weapons to scare away the great Mujina yokai ready yet?
Oh, Mr. Ryunosuke is making them right now. You can go collect them from my house later.
Aren't you gonna play with us, Yoimiya?
I'm sorry. I have something important to do right now. I'll be back, but I'll bring you guys some candy next time.
Yay! We're gone!
Also, I wanted to ask you guys something. Yep, we did.
It looked like they
Are they trying to catch a monster too?
No, don't worry. It's all to be good kids and stay out of trouble, all right?
We will.
It looks like this is the right way. Let's keep going. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, I guess I'll have to step in. Look! There are people from the Tenryu Commission over there! It must be them!
Sorry, official business. I can't let you pass.
Sakujiro and Keisuke are up ahead, right? We need to talk to them about something.
Didn't you hear me? You're not getting past.
Ugh, what a nuisance! Well, you've only got yourself to blame! Time for a light show!
Judgment!
I must withdraw.
Punishment! You can't run!
I must
Judgment!
withdraw.
Judgment!
I must
You
withdraw.
can't run!
How dare you impede the work of the Tenryo Commission? You will be punished for your act. There is nowhere you can escape justice. Not even at the...
Look at that! The one with the... We can't waste any more time on these guys. Let's push on. They should be just ahead.
Your skills with the sword have stagnated. You should have known that you stood no chance against me in a duel.
I never imagined I'd fall into your hands. If this is to be my fate,
But your returns...
whatever you
You will return with me, the one who made this...
Wait! It doesn't have to...
Hey, I know you. You're Naganahara's girl, who makes the fireworks. I know you like to get involved.
It's okay, Yoimiya. The past is the past.
And Why did you risk life and limb to get yourself back into Inazuma? And why were you so reluctant to leave after you got here? I'll tell you why. This is why. This is the chance you've been waiting for. To talk everything through.
I have nothing to say to him. He's a criminal. I work for the Tenryou Commission. Out of respect for the friendship we once had, I gave him a chance to fight for his freedom. But his—
What are you talking about? And just who do you think you're— You left all your subordinates back there to guard the road, making sure no one else followed you here. Seems to me like you were hoping for a chance to talk. I can see it in your faces. You both have so much to say.
Don't flatter yourself.
Yoimiya, leave it.
No, I won't leave it. I'm Keisuke. You seem to like settling things with a duel, so if I win, then you need to say everything that's in your heart. No more running, and the same goes for you, Sakujiro. If I win, you will tell— If you don't say anything now, you may never have enough—
And if you lose?
Then I'll admit to collaborating with Sakujiro, and accept the Tenryou Commission—
Yoimiya.
I accept.
Sir, we're here to back you up.
Back up? Duels are supposed to be one-on-one! All right, that's it! Let's help Yoimiya! We can't let her fight them all alone!
Judgment! Shiver! Hit! Yeah! 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 Judgment! Yeah!
Lights out.
I must withdraw.
Sir, they are too strong. We need more men.
Stand down.
What?
I thought I told you to stay away. Now stand—
Yes, sir. So—
Young lady, you are just as Why were you so convinced that we had things—
Because Sakujiro may not have told me about you when he came back, but he did order a firework from me. Then your parents told me about what happened between you when you were younger. Once I'd heard this, and that's why I simply refuse to believe that you have nothing to say to each other. Nobody sets off a fire—
The reason I came back is that... It wasn't that I'd changed. I saw the freedom of Mom. I was glad that I was an escape.
So that's why you came—
No, I let go.
Huh?
I don't know about you, but life hasn't been easy for me. But I just had—
Life isn't easy for it. I truly worship the Raiden Shogun. Her ideas were my personal creed, and I desired nothing more than to see her will done. But now, my role is to punish violators. I do wonder, am I— The boat is yours.
Huh?
I couldn't make you stay in Inazuma, but that doesn't mean I want to keep you—
What will you—
Don't worry about that. If you want to come back, I hear the process of returning to Inazuma from the outside world is— I will lend you my help, but until then, and don't kick the bucket on the—
Don't worry, Keisuke. Any chance we can watch the fireworks together?
Maybe. I'll beat them. It's not like me to give in to childish sentiment like— It's the one that Sakujiro planned on using for his escape. Forcing Sakujiro. It's just like you—
But I think you did the right thing.
I understand now. I had heard there was a new By the way—
Sorry, no can do. Without the slipper reference,
never mind then.
I can't make enough—
Thank you very much.
No worries.
Yoimiya! The way you
What can I say? I like to talk. If you're not willing to communicate, then the problem just sits there. If you just keep staring at— Sakujiro and Keisuke can't turn back— Anyway, follow me. I'll bring you to the perfect place to watch the fire. My pops will set off the firework that I want.
It's... Keisuke.
So, Yumiya, these fireworks, what do they mean to you? Yumiya?
Shh.
Huh? Oh.
That was amazing! I didn't actually cry though, right? I just feel a bit... Oh, remember that big... That's the one I had Pops make...
Oh, Paimon!
That's what I wanted to hear! No matter where your journey takes you, and I believe that is time... Oh, and also, you're technically my customers now. Here,
You know, Yoimiya, you seem to turn into a completely different person during the fireworks.
Oh, I can hear you. I just have a habit of being silent while I'm watching fireworks. Quietly watching something you made with your own hand. You asked me what fireworks...
Yep. Well, for Koichi, who built the boat for us, and it's for Keisuke's, and for Keisuke and Sakujiro. Oh, yeah!
As for me... to be...
Seriously? Huh.
Well, no one's ever asked me this before. It was by chance that I happened to be born into the Naganohara family. So it was by chance that... It's also by chance that I've met fireworks that disappear. But people's feelings don't just disappear. And it's also, consider this. You have to have the Naganoharas, because so many people are... If we didn't exist, their wishes would go... You know, I don't really think about but I'm proud that I was born into the Naganohara family, and have the chance to make so many pretty fireworks.
Let it rain! Judgment! Shiver! You can't run! What a nuisance.
No one escapes my sights!
Judgment! You can't run! Yeah. Don't we have a... job to do? Lights out. Judgment! Yeah! Yeah! Punishment! Judgment! You can't run! run!
Ugh. How can I smash all these training dummies at once?
Blade!
Punishment! So that's how to do it. I'm impressed.
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing today's commit.
Let me take you.
Judgment!
Lights out.
No escape!
You can't run! March on! Punishment! You can't run! No one escapes my sight! I'll never surrender! Judgment! Lights out. You can't run! Yeah! I see how it is. Judgment! Punishment! You can't run! No escape! Get it! Lights out. Yeah! You can't run! Judgment! Lights out! ashes! Judgment! Shiver!
You can't run! Things are getting interesting. I see how it is. Judgment! Punishment! What a nuisance. At least, no more work.